Welcome back, finally, to another episode of Redefining Language.
I have so missed doing this. So go ahead.
So have I. I'm going to start off this episode with a very special little thing for everyone who has much fun when it comes to my pronunciations as well.
Uh-huh.
But before I do that, Katherine can Redefining Language is about.
All right, we are going to play a game inspired from an interaction I have with my mum, who speaks 4 different languages. Occasionally, she'll forget a word and choose one in either Russian, Polish, or German. Sometimes I understand the word, but most times I end up with a puzzled expression and have to try and divine the meaning. This program is all about discovering the meaning of words in different languages, or failing that, at least providing an entertaining guess. The words are in the description below, so you can play along with us. All of this program is improvisation. I haven't seen the word list and do not know what Caledorn will present me with. And I have to say one thing about Caledorn's pronunciations. We've asked for words via a spreadsheet and also pronunciations linked in that. So he can only go off of the pronunciations he gets from the randomness of the internet. So please don't be too harsh. He's actually really excellent at pronouncing words. But, you know, when he's given a horrible pronunciation, you can't do much about it.
Also, I would like to say that this episode will be Norwegian and German only, because I'm a little bit tired today, and I'm sorry for the people who have suggested other languages.
We will get to them, don't worry.
We will get to them. So, without further ado, here we go. Dearest creature in creation, study English pronunciation. I will teach you in my verse. Sounds like corpse, corpse, horse, and worse. I will keep you, goosey, busy. Make your head with heat grow dizzy. Tear in eye, your dress will tear. So shall I, oh, hear my prayer. So just compare heart, beard, and herd. Dies and diet, lord and word. Sword and sard, retain and Britain. Mind the latter, how it's written. Now I surely will not plague you with such words as pluck and ague, but be careful how you speak. Say break and stake, but bleak and streak. Cloven, oven, how and low, script, receipt, show, poem and toe. Hear me say, devoid of trickery, daughter, laughter, and terpsichore. Typhoid, measles, topsails, isles, exiles, similes, and reviles, scholar, vicar, and cigar, solar, mica, war, and far, one, anemone, balmoral, kitchen, lichen, laundry, laurel, Gertrude, German, wind and mind, scene, Melpomene, mankind. Billet does not rhyme with ballet, bouquet, wallet, mallet, chalet. Blood and flood are not like food, nor is mold like should and would. Vicious, viscount, load and broad, toward, to forward, to reward. There we go.
Very nice indeed. Oh my goodness.
I think I had 2 mispronunciations. I'm not sure Melpomene or Melpomene what it is.
Okay.
But I think it is Melpomene, seen Melpomene, mankind.
Okay.
But
yeah, I heard a couple of them, but yes, very nice indeed. That is quite a difficult poem, and one that I need to remember to put on my channel, because that was actually one of the first that I wanted to do, and I completely forgot about it. So thank you for reminding me. But yes, you did very well.
Thank you. Okay, so let's just start this with a Norwegian word. And the word is Hvete.
Hvete. Hvete-ish?
Hvete.
Hvete. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, it sounds, on first glance, of course, something, actually a person that you might visit if your pet was ill. It's said in sort of a, I don't know, kind of an uppity length. Hvete, we're going to take our mint to the Hvete, kind of thing. go for shots and things like that. Maybe grooming. We'll see. I know it doesn't mean that because I'm getting the beams and rays from your direction, like the psychic beams. At least I can feel them kind of pounding my head. Like
psychic beams?
Not beans. Did I say beans? I meant beams, like sunlight.
Well,
beams.
I heard beans. You might have said beams, but I heard beans. So what's psychic beans?
That's the next word on the list. Psychic beans. So we'll get there
okay.
in a second. Okay, so we figured this out. All right, next word, psychic beans. Right. Okay. So, can you please enlighten me on the proper meaning of this word?
It's Hvete.
That's wheat. Oh God, it's wheat. How nice. That is, and I noticed you're starting to pronounce the word wheat properly. I heard that, except there's a little too much heaviness on the H, but you're getting there. This is very good. Mm-hmm. Of course, you would probably pronounce it closer to Hvete, but especially if you were speaking Norwegian. But you might not pronounce it close to my pronunciation, which I hear it is still quite wrong. But yes, that's good to know.
Thank you to eidane for suggesting this word.
Thank you very much.
We are moving on to the next word.
Okay.
Kjærlighet.
Haha. Kjærlighet. Kjærlighet. Ish.
Kjærlighet.
Kjærlighet. I have various visions in my mind for this word.
I imagine.
The beginning part sounds like it might be a CH, like you're trying to say like a Kjærlighet. And for some reason, this sounds like either a very fanciful hairstyle or possibly a miniature hat. I don't know why I get this impression because it's probably very wrong. But I can assume... I'm not going to assume because my assumptions are very wrong and I have not gotten a ding in many episodes. But the et part, if it is a French derivation, would mean something small or miniature or feminine, possibly. Like, for example, you might think of, I don't know, a very masculine thing like a train, like a locomotive, and you could say locomotivette, and all of a sudden it has a pink bow on top. So whatever a Harley is, if it has an et on the end, you can imagine it is sort of a smaller and cuter and possibly with a pink bow on top. That's what I'm going to go with. What?
Or it could mean love.
It could mean love. Oh, that's so nice.
But I do like your little hat and pink trains and all that kind of stuff.
Oh God.
Feminine.
That is a really unusual word. I have not. I can't even guess at the roots of that. That's very different than I've ever heard. That's very beautiful. I like that. Very nice.
It can also mean, just for the record, because I'm sure someone will comment on this, it can also mean a lollipop. Do not ask. Do not ask, Katherine. I do not know, but it can also mean a lollipop.
No, I was just going to make a comment on the general proclivities of eating of the eating habits of Norwegian people. You guys must really enjoy your lollipops.
Thank you to Kai Robin 17 for suggesting the word, and we will move right along to the next one, German.
I almost said eating Norwegian people, but I meant eating habits. Thank goodness I corrected that before it got uncorrected just then.
So, Narrensicher.
Narrensicher? Sicher? Oh my God.
Narrensicher. That was very
Narrensicher.
Yes.
Right. Now, the last bit reminds me of like a seeker. So we're just going to go with this. So we just have to figure out what they're looking for, i.e. the Noggin part. Well, then, you know, I'm trying to figure this out, and it's very difficult because I don't actually have much scenery to look at. Outside my window, I have all of these very tall grasses growing. They're about the height of a stood-up cat. And then I have the blue sky. And a Noggin is not in my vision at the moment. So it's quite difficult to figure out what the heck it could be. Plus the fact that the seeker part is probably wrong as well. So I don't hear any dings happening in my near future. But if we can imagine, oh, you know what it could be? And this could be something that I've been thinking about recently, which is World of Warcraft. And the Noggin, I feel, could be the ultimate pet battle stone, where it would give you a 100% bonus to XP permanently. So I would be personally the Narrensicher, because I'm looking for this thing so I can train up the pets well. We're gonna go with that. I can't wait to find out what it really means, because your laughter would indicate that it's completely opposite to what I said. Yes. Oh, hello. Well then. Oh God.
It means foolproof.
Hey, I guessed it then. I was right. Oh.
Really?
Yes, I did, because 100% extra XP all of the time is a foolproof way to train your pets. Oh my God. This is lovely, by the way. If you don't know what's happening, and you probably don't, listeners, what has happened is that Caledorn has just turned on his webcam, so I can see his expressions. And he's most delightful, because I am, yes, yeah. Should I turn on mine as well so you can see how I am? I don't know if that's...
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yep. I just want you to, because when you're giving your explanations, I want you to just see my expressions.
I would love to see, yes.
I can't really laugh too much when you give all your...
You definitely can.
Because...
No, laughing is good.
It is, but I prefer to reserve the laughter. But now you will have much more difficulties to actually well...
Now, so this is to make it more difficult. Oh dear.
Yes.
Right. We've been actually meaning to try this, and this has happened mid recording. So I have thrown totally off my plan here, but that's good.
Yes. Okay. So thank you to Melerion for suggesting the word Narrensicher.
Right. So I got a really big ding for that one, I can tell. Oh yes. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing any points being marked on the scorecard there.
Nope.
But okay, right.
Okay, so the next word is Norwegian.
Right.
Blekksprut.
Right. Blekksprut. Ish. Now you see how hard I try to say these things. It's like, oh, gotta concentrate, gotta think.
Okay,
now,
so I got to do the R up here again. And Blekksprut.
Oh, with an R. Well, if you had said that to begin with. Can you say it again, please?
Blekksprut.
Blekksprut. Ish.
Yes. Ish.
Well, that makes all the difference in the world, clearly. Right.
Well, there is a distinct difference between Blekksprut and Blekksprut. Yes.
Now I well, The thing about that is that I'm not familiar with either word at the moment, but we'll figure it out very shortly. And there is a big difference, right, between those two. And which one are we going again with?
We're going with the Blekksprut.
Right. Now, if I knew what the Bleks part meant, I would have a much easier time with this word, I sense. The brute could mean many things. It could be like a person. Oh, yes. What was that game called? Knights and Merchants. Do you remember those guys walking from the castle to the little like the lumber yard and the meat processing place? those guys who, what did they say? I can't even remember what they said, but they were big, strong guys, and they would carry all the stuff from here to there. And yeah, they're kind of like, you know, muscle guys, kind of brutish guys ish, though I'm not sure if we're using brute in the sense of built up muscles. Or like brutish, like rude, kind of like the wow green orc guys. I'm not sure. So we should probably get back to the word. I think we've wandered so far off the track that we might be in trouble at this point.
Yes.
Slightly. So the Blekksprut is...
Oh, that was perfect.
Well, thank you. This is the guy that goes from... I'm really having a hard time with the beginning of this word. Are you sure that's a valid...
Yes, I'm quite sure it's very valid.
Oh. Well, the word itself... And this is a very big stretch. Excuse me. I don't know why, but I'm just going to say this. It makes me think of chicken legs.
Chicken legs? Well, now.
Yes, and sort of bones collecting. So I'm thinking this is the guy in Knights and Merchants who goes to the poultry facility and takes the chicken bits over to the cooking facility. Yes, that's our definition. Yes.
Okay.
I am completely... do I hear any dings? I hear... Hello, ding?
No.
Yo?
No, there are no dings here.
Oh, dear.
The word Blekksprut is a very interesting word in Norwegian. In English, it means octopus.
Oh my god, you had a tentacle word and you didn't tell me? No, the heavens. Every time I get a word about conveyor belts or assemblers or octopi or tentacles, I never get them. So this is an octopus, yes?
Yes, and the etymology of the word is interesting because it is actually two words in one, blek and sprut.
Right. I wouldn't have divided that way myself. But
blek is ink. And sprut is squirting.
Spray, right, squirting.
Yes, spray, squirt. So it's an ink squirter.
Right.
Which is what octopi do.
Yes, they do. They don't even mention the tentacles, but yes, that's very, very valid. I like that. Okay, I'm going to have to remember that.
Okay.
I hope I do better on the next one. Is it going to be tentacles? Can I guess tentacles already?
The next word is going to be German.
Excuse me.
I thought yes, here we have it. Meerschweinchen.
Meerschweinchen?
Yes, Meerschweinchen.
Right. So I know what a swine is. It has to do with pigs. And I know what Mir is as well. That used to be a space station. So my guess is... You can probably hear where this is going. Oh dear. Oh dear, the cuddles are necessary. So I'm thinking, this is the German space program. Where they're
the German space program.
Yes, where they're taking, you know. Sorry, you know they
sent into space.
Yes. Oh, thank you for filling in. I can't even speak at the moment. I'm watching your expressions and I just can't even talk. Oh my god. So, you know they sent dogs into space and also...
That was the Russians, not the Germans.
We'll get to that just a second. I was just about to say the Russians sent dogs into space and Americans sent monkeys into space. And a lot of people sent people, a lot of countries sent people into space. But you kind of have to send the other animals because people are too scared to go first. And rightly so, I suppose. But this is a grave injustice on animal rights. Of course. Oh my god, he's beautiful. Pretty.
Yes, but he's not very, very handy to have in the lap.
No, not handy to have in the lap. So anyway, the German space program clearly thought about this ahead of time. So they thought about sending pigs into space. And this was really a good marketing decision because when they came back, you know, you don't really keep pigs as pets. I mean, some people do, but it's not a thing. They could sell space sausages.
It is here.
So they really?
Yes. Pet pigs is a thing in Norway.
I didn't know that. Well, in any case, I'm sure it must not be in Germany. So this was part of the marketing thing where they could sell literal space sausages. So it could help fund the program out. Yeah, that would be my explanation. Meerschweinchen. Schweinchen. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Did I get any things?
Well, you can have a very, very far off ding. It's very, very far-fetched.
Is it dinging in space?
Possibly. But nobody can hear the sound of the ding in space, so...
Oh dear, that would be most inconvenient. We need a radio transmitter or a, what the heck is that stuff called? The, what they use in Star Trek. The, subspace communications. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll have a subspace ding.
So the literal translation of this is a sea piglet. What it actually is, though, is a guinea pig.
I knew about sea piglets. If I had known it was a sea piglet, I would have guessed a guinea pig, because I used to have a couple of guinea pigs in my far-off youth. But
yeah.
I
But
discovered...
Meer in German is sea, not space.
Well, I was thinking Meer instead of mer. I know mer. It's also a sea in French.
Yes.
Like
but I liked your explanation quite well. Submarine, oui, yeah.
Yes. But it also would confuse me because we also have the U-boats, which are undersea boats.
Yes.
So why wouldn't they call it an undersea instead of an undermer?
You gotta ask the French about that.
No, it's the Germans about that. I have to ask them.
Anyways, thank you to DemTacs for suggesting Meerschweinchen, which was a very funny word.
Thank you very much. We had a lot of fun with it. And now we know about the beginnings of the German space program. This is excellent.
Yes. Cat, this is most inconvenient. Can you please go down? or at least lie down. Now,
He's
you're
such
not
a pretty boy.
Yes.
Oh
okay. The next word is Norwegian. This is probably sounding horrible on the microphone. You have to go down, sorry.
It's okay for now.
Hybelkanin.
You give me these words, and I'm listening, and I'm like, what the heck? Hybelkanin?
Hybelkanin.
Hybelkanin. Kanin?
Yes, kanin. Hybelkanin.
Right.
That expression was priceless.
Yeah, you might get another one shortly. Hybelkanin. There are several parts to this word. Let's start off with the basics. If I knew what a Hybel or a Kanin was, I would have a much better time. I can guarantee that. But at the moment, I am searching the databanks in my memory, and I'm out of brain RAM at the moment. Wow. Can I ask? I can ask, but you may not answer. Is it I've never asked. I don't know if you've given me proper names before. It could be the name of a guy who invented cement.
The guy who invented cement.
Yes. And it actually could be because we know that concrete has been around since Roman times. This was very much used to build many of their structures, and it's been around for many thousands of years, and we don't have any proof about who invented this stuff until possibly now. It could be this guy. I can't even say it, I'm laughing so much. Hybelkanin. And, that could have been his name, especially if he was Norwegian. They might. Can you imagine them like importing this Viking guy to come down? Yo, dude, we need some really good building stuff. We know that you guys have had issues where you're running out of land. You're gonna go and take stuff from the British people who, they're actually happy to give up the Scottish and Orkney Isles and all that stuff. And we know that, road making is not a big thing because you guys got farming to do. I mean, we get this. So come on down to Rome. We'll fix you up with the workshop. And you can invent better roadways and other stuff for us because, we need coliseums. We need aqueducts. We need all the things. So come on down and come and make this for us. Sorry. Now I might have worked myself into a bit of a tizzy here, so I'm just going to breathe. And you can talk next. I might have to.
So you're going with the
proper name, yes.
Okay. At least you didn't say it was concrete, because that would have been awkward. If we had built all our...
Huh?
Yes, but if we had built all our buildings out of dust bunnies, it would be a slight problematic issue.
So, does this word break down into dust and bunnies? Which part is which?
No, it actually doesn't break the part down into dust and bunny, but kanin is a bunny. Hybel is more like a studio flat, like a small apartment, one-room apartment with a small bathroom.
Right. I thought about the link with the French word le meuble. Hybel, meuble-ish. Isn't a meuble, isn't that like a building?
Perhaps.
Or is it furniture?
I'm familiar with the word. Probably furniture.
It's probably... I might have mixed things up. That's okay. Dyslexia helps. Yay.
Yes, of course.
It's good stuff. So it's a room dust, basically.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you to Jaiel for suggesting the word.
Thank you, Jaiel.
And the two final words on the list. I'm sure Jaiel will be most amused by this explanation. I'm quite actually counting on it. The two final words are my own vision.
Okay.
Veterinær.
Aha! I know what that is. That is the person you take the cat to, yes? No?
Ding!
Ding! Oh my god, I think you put that in just to give me a ding. Hooray. Araminta's happy too. Was that on the list the whole time?
Yes.
Cool. I got it. Yay! Woo!
Which is also why it was so amusing when you went to the journal. Especially in relation to wheat.
To wheat, yes.
Okay. So the final word on the list, and the grand finale, as always, is Brannslukningsapparat.
All right, the beginning bit came by me a little fast there.
Brannslukningsapparat.
Brannslukningsapparat? Ish?
Yes. You have it with a German accent, though, which is amusing. It is not a Brannslukningsapparat. It is a Brannslukningsapparat.
Uh-huh.
But I do like the German accent.
Brannslukningsapparat?
Yeah, I definitely like the German accent. No, this is not American. This is very German.
It is, but it's a Norwegian word, yes? Or is it a
Of
German
course.
word? Right. So we know it's an apparatus of some sort. A maker, thinger, builder. It's an assembly machine. We played Factorio earlier. I have no doubt it was inspired by the assembly machines. And we made those cyan ones today. Or teal, or whatever color they were. They were very pretty. But when you place them down, man, they have that like a buzzing, the window of power that like sparkles with electricity. Right. The Brann something's apparat. Again, what was the middle bit?
Brannslukningsapparat.
Schlocknings. Well, that makes all the difference in the world.
Slokning. Brannslukningsapparat.
Brannslukningsapparat. I'm saying it wrong again, aren't I? We have some head holding going on.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Not at the moment, sorry.
Oh yes, you are.
Oh, do I? I speaking
at least
definitely
you're trying.
Not English. Well, I think the issue here is that I have not gotten enough of an introduction to Norwegian accents. And the reason that is because you speak with a sort of a British English accent. So it's hard for me to actually pick up the Norwegian. So I have to default to German.
Of course. Completely natural that because I have a British accent, you have to default to German.
The meow is real. Oh dear.
The logic is very unreal.
We have you use these schlocknings and other Brann stuff, which sounds very Germanic. It's not something that I would ever say. I mean, are those tentacles? How? Whoa.
No. Those are my fingers indicating that you're the subject.
I'm off the subject?
No? Yes, you're rowing.
I'm rowing. Oh, I see.
Yes.
I thought it was
trying
a fish
to get away from
that was happening with little. Oh, I see. Yes, when you do it yourself, it's okay. But otherwise, they look like it was more like a jellyfish that was like, waving around. I don't know if I can.
You're doing it even worse now. Get back to the word.
Well, you're not supposed to notice. That is the good art of procrastination on this thing, or diversion onto a completely other thing. Right. So we have the Brann and and the German Schloppnings or Schlocknings and and then the Factorio apparatus. Right. So I think we now the problem is the Schlocknings. Because the Schlocknings could be any number of things. But as I read a poem yesterday, and I recorded this, I didn't publish it yet, but it had to do with bells. And for some reason, the Schlocknings remind me of bells. So Brann ones would either be bronze or big ones or brown ones, which bronze is kind of brownish. So I would say that you are speaking about, this sounds quite ridiculous, but there are many, many churches in the world. There are many places that need these things. We're talking about a thing that makes bells, an assembly machine. You just feed it the bronze plates from Factorio, and out pops a bell, and it goes ding at the end. And I expect several dings with this explanation because I know that we must be absolutely correct.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no! Where are you going? Oh dear, we might have.
I'm not going very far.
Okay,
Just hold on.
Do you have a bell making machine? Oh my goodness, you have a bell making machine. I am having the video of Caledorn up right now, and he's gonna show me a bell making machine. Which is not a bell making machine.
No, this is a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. Uh-huh. I still don't know where we got the brawn and the schlocknings, or the sloppinings. I'm starting to get
to break the word down for you.
Yes, please.
Brann means fire.
Right, I might have gotten that one wrong.
Yes, possibly. then you have å slokke, which would be to extinguish.
Right.
And then you have apparatus, as apparat in Norwegian is apparatus. So it is a fire extinguisher apparatus, quite literally.
So next time I need to just convert apparat to thingy-majingy, right?
Yes, that would work.
Right. Okay.
Thingy-majingy that does stuff.
That does stuff, yes. It's important that it does stuff. Mm-hmm. That was one heck of a grand finale.
Yes, it was.
All right. And most entertaining with this new form of communication. I am enjoying this immensely. All right. Well, I got how many dings this episode? Maybe
one.
I got the one from outer space, though. On the micro piglets.
One on a very, very out near Neptune or Pluto or something.
Okay, possibly in the far reaches of space where the German space probe has finally landed.
The German space probe with the dogs.
Pigs. No, with the pigs. With the pigs.
Oh, sorry, with the pigs. The pigs, of course, yes.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you have enjoyed this program as much as we have. So take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time.
See you all next time. Bye.